Geek out.
Welcome to another
Geek
episode of Out Geeked. Today we have another Don episode.
Yeah, pretty much.
So thank you very much, Don, for sharing your cool collection with us so that we can show it out here in Out Geeked or on Out Geeked. And here we have his Halloween collection minus the Bulbasaur and the little Digivice that I have here.
And Shockwave.
Yep. So we're going to go ahead and dive into these cool Halloween themed Transformers and 3D printed items so that we can talk and geek out a little bit about it. So remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you do not miss another episode, and let's geek out. All right, everybody, thank you very much for staying tuned, and let's go ahead and geek out a little bit about these cool toys that Don lent us. And we're going to start here on my side. So we're going to work from my right to the left, which is your left to the right. So let's go ahead and talk about this guy here, right here, Mike. Who is this?
That is Bludgeon. Bludgeon is a well-known samurai skeleton transformer.
Oh, okay, samurai.
Obviously, perfect Halloween aesthetics. He has the Halloween colors.
Yeah.
Bludgeon's original toy was a Pretender, which the Pretender they used to have like these plastic shells and there was a robot inside. But this version is the legacy version of Bludgeon, which is kept the Pretender shell on and have them transform into like this battle tank, which is real cool, very articulated. I love his sword. I love the idea of it just a skeleton robot Decepticon.
In the name of it, Bludgeon.
Bludgeon,
Yeah, that's very Halloween-y.
Oh yeah, and in some continuity said that he was a temporary leader of the Decepticons as well.
Oh, okay.
So, and I said,
where was Starscream at?
Starscream's probably got his ass beat by Bludgeon.
Gotcha. All right. And then now we have this cool Transformer, which they're right next to him is his actual transform state. Yes, it is a little bit different. This one's white, this one's red. But this is actually the Ghostbuster cars Transformer. What do you call that?
So the car is called Ecto-1.
Okay.
So Ecto-1, it had a crossover with Ghostbusters. That's
crossover. That's the word I was looking for.
The robot's name is Ectotron. He is the Ecto-1 vehicle from the Ghostbuster franchise, transformed into a robot. And the red, white, and blue version is the Ecto-1 vehicle. It's a non-transforming toy, but painted in Optimus Prime's colors.
Gotcha. Okay.
So instead of being the usual red and white, they put the Optimus Prime colors. As you can notice, there's probably another toy over here with the Ecto colors. Mm-hmm. Real obvious. You can't do it's not hiding anywhere.
Right center.
But the Ecto-1 Transformer toy is real cool. I kind of like the Ghostbusters aesthetics. Obviously he is a Ghostbuster himself. So he has the proton pack in his back. He has the gun. He's gonna bust some ghosts. Probably gonna bust up. Let's go to Starscream. And I think there was a comic book where that did happen, where Ectotron was there to pretty much capture the ghost of Starscream.
All right.
I could be wrong, but I'll double check.
Hey, he was out there taking over Waspinator.
Yeah, poor Waspinator. He's sucking up poor Waspinator, so it's time for finally an Autobot to come up and capture that ghost.
And then we have this creepy looking fish right here.
That is Gnaw.
Gnaw.
Yeah, so he's Studio 86 Gnaw. He was in the Transformers animated movie, the original. There's a bunch of Gnaws, but they're pretty much like the servants of the Quintessons.
Okay.
And the Quintessons would dump innocent people into like the pool and just watch a bunch of Sharkticons.
So this one transforms into like what, a piranha?
Piranha shark creature.
Okay. They're
called Sharkticons. He just has a special name. And they'll just dump them in the water and they'll just feast off those harmless, defenseless robots because the Quintessons will quote unquote judge them if they're worthy to survive.
All right. And then we have here the purple one.
That is Mindwipe.
Mindwipe.
It transforms into a Cybertronian bat. He's also a headmaster.
This is actually really cool.
Oh yeah, I really like Mindwipe. Out of the 3 headmasters, he is probably my favorite looking. And it's real cool that his feet transform into his bat wings.
Okay.
So they fold up and they open up. He's a real cool design. And it's such a Halloween-esque robot. It's a giant Dracula bat. And he's blood-sucking bat. You can't go wrong. That is Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we have here the sitting down. We have, what is it, Crazy Robot or Crazy
Werewolf?
Oh, Werewolf. Werewolf.
Yep, Werewolf. Another Halloween-esque Transformer. And is also a headmaster. Transforms into a Cybertronian-looking wolf. His beast mode is definitely like the most Zoid-like toy. Like, he looks like a Zoid. If you didn't tell me he was a Transformer, I would have just said, oh, there's a cool looking Zoid, actually. I had Werewolf for like a bit, but just like my Skull Cruncher, it fell down and then the headmaster head broke, so he just pretty much
game over.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's my biggest fear about headmasters.
All right. Well, and then right here we do have this really cool Shockwave. Oh, look at that! It actually lights up the guy. Where's that coming from?
Shockwave.
Oh, is that like a solar battery back here?
No, so he has light piping. So on top of his head is clear plastic. So so light goes in and he just turn on his light.
Oh, okay, nice.
I got the Shockwave fun enough today on a toy show. I love this version of Shockwave because he's armed to the teeth. Like, he is from the video game War for Cybertron. And this one, he literally is. packing. Like he has missed rocket launchers
everywhere. Yeah.
And I figured Shockwave would be a great addition for this Halloween show because he is the Decepticons' mad scientist. And apparently in continuities, he does experiments. He has no feelings. He's all logic. So I know in the Fall of Cybertron game, I believe, he pretty much experimented on Grimlock and the other Dinobots and gave them like their Dinobot modes. Because he just wants to experiment on people. He has no feelings. He's just a cool mad scientist. I was like, he's perfect for a Halloween episode.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's nice and purple. That's a great piece of art that you got there at that show. We're gonna shift over to all the way to your left. So we got there the head, all those different looking heads.
These are
flying egg.
This is the Quintessons. Yeah, that's what the Quintessons look like in the original cartoon. I know they were name dropped in Transformers 1. We believe, I know I was talking to Don the other day, and he was telling me the ones they showed in the movie aren't the Quintessons themselves, but probably like the foot soldiers. Because they have 5 heads. Yeah. That's what hence the name Quintesson. Because we didn't actually saw the Quintessons. We saw like their minions and stuff. Like we saw the tentacle monsters. So it's I can't wait to see like the new version of the Quintessons.
Where did they just, I think I remember seeing them in the Netflix show, right?
Yep.
They came out in the Netflix show.
Yeah, they did. They came back in the Netflix shows, and this is why pretty much they made a new Quintesson toy. The Quintessons in the original cartoon were the creators of the Transformers, so they're pretty much trying to create them and sell them and enslave them because they see themselves superior to the Cybertronians. Gotcha. And they have their own troops like the Sharktacons, the 𝐼𝐸𝐿. They have a bunch of monstrous villains. He was going to lend me the 𝐼𝐸𝐿, but I think the 𝐼𝐸𝐿 is missing. I don't remember if he told me he didn't receive it yet or it's just he can't find it. It's the Quintessons just fits the Halloween it says because just like in the movie, they pretty much would not torture you, but they kind of would make a false kangaroo court. Like they know they're going to kill you at the end. They just like to mentally torture you because you're going to die.
Yeah.
You're going to die. They're just there to watch their entertainment. They just want to pretend that you have a chance to escape. So they're just cruel and they are definitely the bad guys. You know you're bad when the Decepticons and the Autobots join forces just to get rid of you.
Yeah, absolutely. And then right next to him, I think this is a Yu-Gi-Oh crossover with Transformers.
Which one? This guy?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's 𝐾𝐿.
It looks like one of those cards.
Yeah,
I forgot what's the name
Summon Skull?
Summon Skull.
Yeah, he does look like Summon Skull. 𝐾𝐿, I remember we were at BotCon last year and Don saw him. He just wanted him for the head. Like he's just a Minotaur robot.
Yeah.
I know the original 𝐾𝐿 toy was a pretender just like Bludgeon, but the legacy version, they pretty much made him into an actual Transformer. It's real cool. And a fun fact for 𝐾𝐿, he was a movie star in the comic books.
Oh.
Yeah, in the comic books, this director found him in the woods, and the guy found out that he's a sentient being, so he's like, hey, you want to be in my movies? And 𝐾𝐿 pretty much was a movie star. Imagine this Decepticon just doing movies, and it's just kind of goofy. He is such a goofy looking head. I remember Don went to buy, he didn't buy it at BotCon, and he was like, screw it, I'm just going to get him. I just really like how he looks.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool. And then right behind him, we have a light purple and gray.
Yep, that is Tarn.
Tarn
is the leader of the Decepticon Justice Division. Those guys hunt down and torture traitors of the Decepticon faction.
Okay.
Tarn also and the other DGD members pretty much worship Megatron. They are like the ultimate Decepticons. And their alt modes are typically torture devices, weapons of war and mass destruction. Tarn has an ability to actually kill Transformers with his voice alone.
Oh, wow.
And he has like a very soft-spoken, like menacing voice. And it's just more cruel. He just has a cruel sense of humor. And then he worshipped Megatron so much that he had installed 2 fusion cannons on his arm. So he could pretty much try to be like Megatron.
Oh.
And his face is actually a mask because underneath that mask, he has like this deformed, messed up face, but he put the Decepticon logo as his face because he follows the Decepticon
to the letter.
That's why he is the ultimate Decepticon.
All right, and then now we have here a red and blue.
That is the Shattered Glass version of Ultra Magnus. Okay. Reason why he picked Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus because he has this demon-looking face.
Yeah.
You can literally see the skull teeth and everything.
I was going to say little evil Optimus Prime because it looks like a truck.
Because Ultra Magnus does transform into a truck.
Okay.
The Shattered Glass universe, the Autobots are the bad guys and the Decepticons are the good guys. So Ultra Magnus here is like...
Okay, now I get the Shattered Glass.
Yep, they are the bad guys. Yeah, he does transform into a truck. I think I'm not 100% sure because a lot of fans like to believe that he is Dion that was updated to Ultra Magnus because he was one of Prime's friends growing up. That's why he pretty much is a truck as well. And it's a lot of Ultra Magnus toys. This is a battle armor. If you take all this battle armor off, he actually is a tiny Optimus Prime inside. So it's actually cool. But I do plan on getting a Shattered Glass toy because it's kind of seeing like the Autobots as the bad guys and the Decepticons as the good guys.
Mm-hmm.
And a funny story on this toy, Don bought him on our first BotCon, and the box was damaged. And the guy said, "Hey, I'm sorry, the box was damaged. I could get you a new one." And he's like, "I don't care. I'm opening up the box and have it this way." And you could just see the guy at the vendor's heart drop.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because we were there just to buy toys. We weren't planning on reselling it or opening it.
Yeah, we're here to open them up.
Yeah, and he's definitely one of those that open them up. I remember another fun story, which we might say we're gonna bring it up again when we do another episode with him. But his wife got him a Pepsi Optimus Prime.
Okay,
and
that's interesting.
She got an inbox with a seal and notification, and his first thing was, he opened it. And she freaked out. he just wanted to open the Pepsi Optimus Prime. And
Pepsi truck. And
it's
we will
cool
have Pepsi truck, Optimus Prime, and then Coca-Cola truck, Megatron. Yeah, that would be cool.
I'll buy that.
And then we got the alligator right there, right next to the white-looking truck.
Yep. So real quick, since you brought up the truck, that is the Optimus Prime truck in the Ecto-1 colors. It's a non-transforming truck. It's just like the Ecto-1 over there, they just swap colors, which is another cool Ghostbuster crossover. Here is Skull Cruncher, I believe that's his name. I feel like I want to call him Bone Crusher too, but I think it's Skull Crusher. He said transforms to an alligator. I had him as well. Real cool. Easy transformation. Another one that reminds me of the Zoid.
And that's not the actual crocodile like Megatron, the old Transformer Megatron, right?
This is his own. This is a different character completely. Also a headmaster, which his head transforms into a robot as well, and you connect the two, which is a cool toy. I honestly like him. I plan on getting Skull Cruncher again. And this time, make sure he doesn't fall off my shelf.
And then finally, we have the masterpiece right here, right center, which is the transform version of the non-transforming Ecto-1.
Yeah, the Ecto-1 colored Optimus Prime.
Correct.
And this is the Ghostbuster masterpiece Optimus Prime. Comes with a trailer and everything. Gorgeous toy. He says this is for sure one of his top 10 toys for sure.
Okay.
Because he's a huge Ghostbuster fan and a Transformer fan, so having the two put together is just pretty much a no-brainer. Prime comes with the Proton Pack, connects with his Ion Blaster to make it like a Ghostbuster.
That is cool.
It is a gorgeous toy. I was playing with it the other day. It's definitely a beautiful masterpiece. It is actual a masterpiece.
Now, do you know how to transform him?
I do, and I'm not touching it. Okay. I'm gonna return Optimus Prime back to him exactly like that, just out of fear of, because it's such a nice, like the chrome on his pipes, the details with the Ghostbuster logos. It's just so awesome. And I know he told me he's debating on either having this with the Ghostbuster stuff or with the Optimus Prime stuff. Because his Optimus Prime collection is huge.
Does he have the one that I have up there in the show?
Yeah. He pretty much has every Optimus Prime. Okay. There's some primes that he showed me that I didn't even knew existed.
Oh, yeah?
Because today, funny enough, when we went to the toy show, he bought a new Optimus Prime that I didn't even know it existed. I knew of Nemesis Prime. There's like an evil version of Optimus Prime, but like this was an original G1 original toy in those colors. And it was real cool. So he's just constant. His Prime collection is huge. You can see stuff like this is amazing. I know it came with a little bit of like a Slimer, the ghost from the Ghostbusters show. Yeah. He can't find the Slimer, unfortunately, but we'll display Slimer up on the screen. I'm pretty sure
that's why he has green.
Yep, because you ran him over.
Gotcha. Cool, man. Definitely an awesome looking piece of art, and this is what we do in this show. Okay. And then lastly, I know they're not Transformers, it's just pretty much props that I printed out on my 3D printer. Again, I do own an 𝐬𝐿1 Carbon Bamboo Labs 3D printer. It's an awesome piece of technology that I do. If you guys are into printing cool little stuff or actually making stuff for a little business, you guys can do that, buy that. It's really awesome. You guys will not regret it. So I printed out this cool Bulbasaur, kind of like Halloween theme. Yeah, it's kind of roughed up. I needed to print it a different way, but really cool looking little take on Bulbasaur. What type do you think this would be? Would be good typing?
Ghost and Grass.
Ghost and Grass? Okay. Yep.
All right. It'd be a perfect like Halloween variant you could find, because Ghost and Grass is just a great typing in general, so I could see it. Yeah. And I will definitely train that. Yeah. You made the best Kanto start ever, so you just proved it right there.
I think Mike will love that.
Oh, I love it.
And then I printed out a cool Digivice. So first of all, I did not make these. I printed them, or I took the STL files from the society the community that we have as being bamboo machine owners. So a lot of people load out files there so people can just print them out and have fun with them. So I took 2 files for the Digivice one. I took one that had all the crest and then like for you to print it out like really huge. I made it smaller, and then I combined it with another file that had the Digivice, and that's why I have there the Crest of Courage, with the Digivice in Halloween themed colors,
It's just
like
beautiful.
white and orange.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's beautiful. I would love to like it, and it's the best part is actually Digivice size.
yeah, Digivice size. Yeah,
Which is cool.
Really cool. I did it because I've been waiting for 2 pairs of Digivice that I ordered for the new that came out fairly new. I pre-ordered them. They have not arrived yet. I'm excited once they get here so that you guys can see it. Really old. It's really the old, very first release of a Digivice Gigapet kind of a thing. You get to train one of the first 8 or 9 Digimons. Yep, and then you get to transform or evolve them and pretty much have fun with them. But now the re-release is a nice color LCD screen, so it's really cool. Has a nice.
You showed it to me. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I can't wait until they get here so I can show it to you guys.
And real quick before we get an angry comment, because I know you. It's Digivolve, not Evolution. I know it's Digivolution, not Evolution.
What did I say?
Evolve.
Did I say evolve?
Yeah, because I already know I could just hear typing away. This video's not even out yet.
Digivolve, yeah. You get to Digivolve into Megas and Ultras and.
That's one. I can't wait to see those. I honestly cannot wait because he showed me like the animation for like this tiny little device, and it's actually crystal clear and very detailed. Just wait for you. You guys are gonna love it.
Yeah. Well, that does it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up on this video, and always remember to hit the notification bell so you do not miss another episode of Out Geeked.
Yeah, and thank you once again, Don, for lending us your Halloween themed Transformers. They look gorgeous. I really love the Masterpiece Prime. I could tell why this is one of your top 10 toys. I honestly love them. I also love Tarn and Bludgeon. They just very unique transformation. Let us know in the comments below what you guys think is who's your favorite Halloween Transformer. Is there another one that we didn't mention? I'm pretty sure there's several. I know I left one that I was going to bring. Let us know in the comments below.
That's right. And always remember, geek out.
This is our style of.
This is our style, our generation of art. What you say, you know how some people have art display in their house, statues, busts. We have these toys that we like to display.